It's time for the Planning Team Financial Postgame Show. Planning Team Financial Advisors, here to help you work toward achieving your financial.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Would you enjoy waking up and not having to reach for your glasses? See clearly with LASIK from Bismarck LASIK. Imagine no more hassles or expenses of glasses and contacts. At Bismarck LASIK, our highly experienced LASIK surgeon, Dr. Stephen Wexler, and our state-of-the-art clinic can improve your vision through a quick corrective procedure that's affordable and life-changing. Book your free consultation with Bismarck LASIK. Call 701-222-2020, 701-222-2020, or schedule online at bismarcklasic.com.
Broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Subway, Hub International Insurance, The Medicine Shop, Bismarck State College, Bobcat of Mandan, Tires Plus, Chuppy Chiropractic Clinic, Bismarck LASIK, and Planning Team Financial Advisors. Make sure to stay up to date with all things high school athletics at psp.network. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
North Dakota High School Volleyball is on the air tonight from Saints Gymnasium in Northwest Bismarck. It's a West Region matchup with the Minot Majets in town to square off against the home-standing St. Mary's Saints. Hi again, volleyball fans. Alongside Jenny Walsh, Todd Domries, welcome you to our PSP Network broadcast booth. And hey, Jenny, hello and welcome to the broadcast team. We are so glad to have you on board for our PSP Network broadcast coverage.
Thank you very much. You know, I'm here. I'm just hoping to hold my own.
Yeah, I think based on the fact of how many people you already knew in the gymnasium tonight that are coming by, I think you'll be okay. You know a lot of folks in the volleyball community.
I do. You know, a lot of it's longevity. Some of these players, I've coached their moms. And so the volleyball world is actually very small, so it's really fun to reconnect.
And for you, it's kind of a homecoming of sorts in some respects to the West Region.
Absolutely.
Obviously, you coached for a lot of years at the Bismarck schools and then at BSC and now at UMary. So, man, we are excited to have somebody of Jenny's caliber entering into the broadcast booth. And our matchup tonight, St. Mary's 5-4 on the season. They went 3-4 in the East-West crossover, and they've won both their WDA matchups. The Minot Majets 3-5. They also went 3-4 in the East-West crossover, and they're undefeated as well in WDA play at 1-0. So both teams having some early success. And, you know, as we had a chance to visit with the coaches, they're a young volleyball team still. They have a few seniors apiece, but this is going to be some growing pains. And maybe at a game like tonight, a match like tonight, will be something that these teams can build on.
Absolutely. I know talking with Sherry Carlson before the match, she said her Minot team has 11 new faces to the varsity team, and so they're looking for some consistency and just something to keep building on. They're excited about their future, but they're young.
Yeah, and Sherry Carlson's not young. No offense, it's not like she's old, but hey, she's a longtime head coach at our Redeemers up in Minot and now at Minot High School, so she's a veteran, maybe not the WDA, but she's a veteran coach and brings a lot of leadership for Minot High.
Absolutely. Sherry and I go way back. We've known each other throughout the years, you know, coaching and even at our different stops, different schools, and she's very knowledgeable about the game and brings a lot of wisdom to that Minot High program.
And on the bench for St. Mary's is second-year head coach Erica Traum, and, you know, she has a team that they want to get back to the state tournament, and they're building as well with a few seniors and some early success here for St. Mary's. Well, we'll take a timeout. Our pregame rolls on from Saints Gymnasium. When we come back, we'll take a trip around the WDA. We'll give you the preseason coaches' standings and their preseason poll, look at the other action around the schedule tonight on our BNC National Bank scoreboard. We'll do that and more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK. No more reaching for your glasses. No more dry eye from overwearing your contact lenses. Right now, Bismarck LASIK is offering free consultations for LASIK procedures. Break free from the daily hassles and expenses of glasses and contacts. Life is clearly better. Book your free consultation today with Bismarck LASIK and see the difference. Call 222-2020 or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Todd Domrey's, Jenny Walsh back at Saints Gymnasium as we get set for the St. Mary's Saints and the Minot Majettes in this West Region volleyball matchup. As mentioned, St. Mary's 5-4 on the season. Minot comes in with a record of 3-5. Both teams undefeated in West Region play. Let's take a trip around the preseason coaches poll. And hey, Jenny, no surprise. Century, the back-to-back state champions, are the number one preseason coach's choice. Bismarck High and Jamestown ranked number 2. Mandan, Legacy, St. Mary's in that upper echelon. Minot, Watford City, Dickinson, Williston, Turtle Mountain round out that preseason coaches poll. And you're already seeing that shaking out in the early returns in the WDA. But, you know, you don't have to go too far into the conversation in West Region volleyball. You start with St. Mary's, Century, and it pretty much ends with Century lately.
Absolutely. You know what? They've really built a dynasty up there, and you know the biggest thing is to work hard in the summer, in the off season, to actually just make the team. You know, they put a quality product on the floor year after year, and the rest of the WDA works to catch up.
Yeah, and I think you've probably seen some of that as you were the head coach at BSC. You ran summer camps, and the Bismarck Mandan teams, they come out. They got their programs. They got Sanford Power. They do the summer work. They do traveling stuff in the summer. I mean, there is a lot of work put into the craft of volleyball in the summer for these Bismarck Mandan teams, and it pays off in these yearly results in the WDA.
Absolutely. We would see those kids out at camp, individual lessons, you know, just working on their game constantly. And so you're seeing that within the Bismarck area, that the girls are putting the work into it in the off season, and it's paying off in the fall.
Is it skill repetition? Is it strength training? Is it the footwork? Is it just ball handling? I mean, is it just a combination of all those things? You just put the time into volleyball and then success comes behind it, or is it more one thing than the other?
You know, I think it's everything combined. I'm a big believer in reps. I'm also a believer in be a competitive athlete. I love it when kids are multi-sport athletes, and you see that with Century. Their other sport programs do very well, and so it always lends into each other. One just builds on top of the other one.
Here's a look at those WDA standings as Century is undefeated, leading the pack along with Jamestown and St. Mary's. All those teams at 2-0. Minot and Bismarck High both undefeated, just one conference game under their belt. Dickinson is 1-1. Mandan's 0-1 in conference play, as is Turtle Mountain, Watford City, and then Legacy and Williston still winless in the conference play at 0-2. So you start to see a little bit of a early season opportunity here for St. Mary's. Can they move to 3-0, build some early confidence for a team that just got 5 seniors returning from last year's club. And then you've got the Minot Majets, same story for them. They were 1-0. They could be 2-0 after tonight, and both teams had sub 500 records a season ago, 9-12, and no state tournament appearance for the St. Mary Saints, and 8-13 for the Majets, and no state tournament appearance for them. So this could be an early confidence booster for both these teams.
Absolutely, especially like you say, both teams, players new to varsity. Whoever wins this match is going to go a long way toward their confidence with the rest of their season.
Well, one final break here in our pregame show, and we come back. We'll have the starting lineups introduced, and we'll set this thing into action with our first serve upcoming after this time out on the PSP Network. It's St. Mary's, it's Minot, it's high school basketball. I knew I was going to do that at some point.
We got to get our sport right.
It's high school volleyball, and you'll hear it next on the PSP Network.
Financial plan, or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Got big plans? No matter what the size of the project, Bobcat of Mandan has a tough Bobcat skid steer or track loader for any job. Call Bobcat of Mandan and rent the perfect machine. Rentals are available by the day, week, or month with multiple attachment options, and even a trailer when available. Special weekend rates too. Bobcat of Mandan also has Doosan excavators and payloaders, plus Coyote tractors for rent. Get the work done fast. Bobcat of Mandan on the Strip.
25 years.
We're still a community bank that's there for you.
When you come in with your business plan, your vision, your idea, we can make it a reality.
I love seeing projects come alive for our clients.
We're real people helping real people.
We know you, and we're always happy to see you.
We build relationships. You're part of the BNC family.
We are part of the community.
It's what we're built on.
Yours truly, BNC.
Would you enjoy waking up and not having to reach for your glasses? See clearly with LASIK from Bismarck LASIK. Imagine no more hassles or expenses of glasses and contacts. At Bismarck LASIK, our highly experienced LASIK surgeon, Dr. Stephen Wexler, and our state-of-the-art clinic can improve your vision through a quick corrective procedure that's affordable and life-changing. Book your free consultation with Bismarck LASIK. Call 701-222-2020, 701-222-2020, or schedule online at bismarcklasik.com.
Todd Domrey's Jenny Walsh back at Saints Gymnasium as we get set for the St. Mary's Saints and the Minot Majets in this high school girls volleyball matchup. Man, that is going to be difficult for me. I can tell already, but we'll get over it. As we hear the starting lineups being introduced right now for both teams, they announce the full lineups. Here's the key components for both teams as Alex Nesham will be your libero for Minot High. Mariah Evenson's an outside hitter. Mikhail Naring is the middle hitter. Camry Franzbog is the setter. Zoe Czar, outside hitter. And then Milena Strand is an outside for Minot High. For the Saints, their key components are Katie Pearl is your libero. Lydia Speeds is outside hitter. Josie Armstrong's defensive back row specialist. Gabby Mann will be a setter along with Brooke Haas in succession. Haas will also man the outside as well a little bit. Lexi Gerving's outside. Koya is the defensive specialist. Mickey Messers a middle, and Summer Schweitzer is a middle. There's some of your key players for both these teams as both teams have made their way out on the court. Hey, we got a nice crowd that has filed into Saints Gymnasium Minot High in their road maroon uniforms, outlined in gold. The Saints, of course, in their traditional home whites, outlined in blue. Get your early substitutions in. St. Mary's.
Looks like it's whiteout night, I would say.
Whiteout, yeah. The student section's in. Franz Vog back as Minot High with the first serve. Set up to man and a hit right away for St. Mary's. Back row, tip, set, and back into the court for St. Mary's. Here's Haas with a big swing, and that sails wide. But it was touched.
Touched at the net, yep.
Yeah.
So that'll be point St. Mary's on that.
Brooke Haas with an early kill for St. Mary's, and the Saints lead 1-0 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. As the volleyball exited stage left, and someone had to go get it.
The nice part about the college, we usually have ball rollers. It helps make that game go faster, but not. I guess we're not having those tonight.
Koya Krenz with a serve. Set Franz Vog. Big swing there, and the tip is over the net and down for Mikhail Naring. First kill tonight for Minot High.
Yep, Milena went up there with a nice swing. You know, caught a little bit of the net there. I think that helped her out.
Dig out by St. Mary's and an ace. Katie Pearl, the libero for St. Mary's, couldn't control it, and the ace recorded there by Grace Sanders for Minot High. 2-1 Majets. Sanders, flat-footed serve, set by Mann, and a swing by Lydia Spees from the far side is down for St. Mary's.
That was a nice swing. Had a great approach at the ball and just let her rip.
Mickey Messer with the serve for St. Mary's. We're tied at 2. Near side hits, dug out of there by St. Mary's. Set Spees with another one. That one's blocked at the net. Franz Vog sets it up, and a tip drop shot controlled by St. Mary's. Near side, another tip off a block, and it's not going to be saved by Minot High. It sails out of bounds, and it'll be a point for St. Mary's.
Minot had some nice defense on that. I wish she would have went with her left hand on that dig, but she was ready for the tip.
Messer with another serve. Franz Vog, and a swing by Strand, dug out of there by St. Mary's. Haas for St. Mary's, and now a free ball for the Saints. Man, set, middle, and that ball's too long. That one sails out the middle. Summer Schweitzer couldn't drop that one in the court. It'll be a point for Minot High.
Yeah, it looked like she tried to go high hands on that, but that one was just a little too high.
Nesham with the serve as we're tied at 3 on your BNC Bank scoreboard, and Alex Nesham sails that one long, and the point will go to St. Mary's. Service line air for the Minot Majets. And Brooke Haas back to serve for the Saints. Oh, good serve. Can't be dug out of there by Nesham, and the ace is down to the court for Brooke Haas.
Really good. And now that Brooke is in the back row, she'll take over the setting responsibilities in their 6-2 lineup rotation here.
Franz Vog sets it up for Walter, and she tips it. Nice spot on the far sideline, and it cannot be dug out of there by the Saints Krenz, and it's a point for Minot High. 5-4, the Saints lead on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. And the southpaw, Sophie Eggy, back to serve. Haas, back set, and a line drive kill attempt there by Spees. Sails out, and it'll be a point for Minot High.
Right now, it looks like St. Mary's is liking that back set, and they're taking that to area 1, so cross court hard through Minot High's defense. So hopefully they'll start finding that back corner here pretty soon.
Eggy will serve it again for Minot High. Dug out of there by Walter, and a big swing in the middle for Schweitzer is down for St. Mary's.
That was a great play. Set up in the back row by St. Mary's right to their setter. You always want to see that. She had all 3 options open to her, chose to go to the middle, so Minot only had a one-on-one block with St. Mary's middle there.
Spees back to serve for the Saints as the Saints lead 6-5. Back row attack there by Sanders. Tip close to the net, and that's going to be St. Mary's into the net as Lexi Gerving over the line, and it's going to be a point for Minot High.
Yeah, she tried to tiptoe it out of there, but had no luck, and so that's an automatic point for the other team. Side out.
Mariah Evenson will serve for Minot as we're tied up at 6. This one sets up to be a close matchup throughout. Schweitzer, big hit, and she hammers it down from the near side.
Again, cross court out of the right side. That seems to be working for them. What they're doing is they're going toward the Minot High setter is going to play defense right there, and so that's real hard. If she has to pass that first ball, someone else on the team is going to have to step in and take the second ball. So some good thought process. I like that out of St. Mary's.
Katie Pearl, the libero, back to serve for the Saints. Dug out of there by Nesham. Franzvog, middle set, tip, sideline, dug out by St. Mary's. Back on the Minot High side of the court. And, good placement there. Wasn't a big swing for Zoe Czar, but good placement and the points for Minot High.
Absolutely. I think she wanted to throw that a little deeper, kind of paintbrushed it off her fingertips right there and just fell right in front of the libero.
Kill is down for Zoe Czar, her first of the night. And now Avery Lundy will come on and serve for Minot High. And that sails long. Another service error for the Magicians. Well, they got the Magicians up on the scoreboard, but it's actually the Majettes. So,
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And that 2 in a row serve out of bounds, it's a little bit defeating. You work that hard to get that serve back, and granted, you can't give them a really easy one, but at the same time, you have to make the other team make a decision if it's in or out.
Junior Gabby Mann with a short serve for the Saints. Big swing there by Zoe Czar, and that one's blocked. Return to center, the Saints block it down for a point.
Yeah, Brooke Haas seems to be lighting up the stat sheet so far between her kills, assists, and now a nice block at the net.
Saints lead by 2, 9-7 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Middle swing for Naring, dug out of there by Mann. Pearl with a set, and there's Haas with a swing, dug out by Minot. Back row attack for Eggy, and that's too long. Point for St. Mary's, and the Saints stacking a few in a row here.
Yeah, it's always nice when you can win a few points in succession, try to get some separation between you and your opponent, and another service error.
Yep, just like that. Gabby Mann rifles that serve long. Service error for the Saints. Point Magi. Franzvog back to serve for Minot High. Back row pass. Middle hit. Tipped by Schweitzer. Cleaned up there by the Majettes. And Zoe Czar with a big swing from the near side. Ricochets off a St. Mary's Saints back liner, and that's a point for Minot.
Yeah, Zoe Czar, only a sophomore outside, 5'7". Nice jumper there. I know she was somebody that Coach Carlson said is kind of up and coming on their team so far.
And now an ace dropped in there nicely by Cambry Franzvog. And we're tied up at 10. Minot High with the serve. Pearl the dig. Near side. That was Brooke Haas with the swing. And now a middle hit for Minot High. It goes long. Naring couldn't control that. And the attack error gives the Saints a point. They lead 11-10.
Looks like we're going to go back and forth all night. Hopefully the fans, I think we need some help over here on St. Mary's. Get loud.
Koya Krenz with the serve.
Oh, nice.
Pinballs off a couple of Minot High Jets. Free ball back for the Saints. Haas with a big right-hand swing. No good as it's dug out of there by Minot High. And now a hit for Zoe Czar. Pass up to the front for the Saints. Spees can't convert. Back row attack for Minot High. Back on the Saints side of the court. Back to Minot High. Franzvog tries a little dump, middle of the court. Nice play. The setter, they're so sneaky with that, and that's a point for Minot High.
They really are. You know, St. Mary's had kind of locked into their defense, and the setter noticed that no one was up against her at the net and just dropped a nice one right into the donut, we call that.
Minot High on the serve. We're tied at 11. Spees with a tip. Oh, and it bounces off a couple Minot High Jets. Good placement there on the tip as that set was close to the net. That's about all Spees could do with it, but it's a point for St. Mary's nonetheless.
Absolutely. She reached up and over the block with that, dropped it in nicely right behind him.
Mickey Messer with the serve. Front line, Franzvog. Swing for Naring. Tipped over off the block by St. Mary's. Back to Spees. Big right-handed swing. Back on the Saints side of the court. Spees again. Into the back row, Sanders digs it up to the net. Too far for the setter, Franzfog, and it's a point for St. Mary's.
It was a nice hard hit over there. You know, she was really working the Minot defense, and she got to that second one, but just too close to the net.
Another serve for Messer. Franzfog, back set, big swing there, but it's too tall as Milena Strand sails that one long, and it's another point for St. Mary's. They lead 14-11.
I really like the aggressiveness of both teams early on here. You know, they're pulling out some big punches here, going for some big swings.
Evenson, hello. Nice set, nice hammer there for Mariah Evanson. Knocks it down for the Majets. They needed that one as the Saints had crept up on top by 3. Now it's 14-12. Nesham with the serve for Minot High. Tip set, and now a free ball for Minot. Up to the front. Tip, blocked by St. Mary's. Minot High has it back. Franzfog sends it over. Gabby Mann, far side, Spies, big right-hand swing, blocked by the Majets, and then is tipped by the Majets right down to the floor.
Yeah, again, another nice hit by Katie Pearl. She's going up there swinging the ball. 2 blockers in her face, and she still went for it.
And a BNC National Bank scoreboard has a look at this. St. Mary's leads 15-12, and we got a Hubbard National Insurance timeout on the court. Call Hubbard National Insurance today for all your personal and business insurance needs. 15-12, Saints lead on your BNC Bank scoreboard. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
Your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability. For all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs, your project can rely on Ackerman Esfold. Find them online at ackermanesfold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esfold. Find them at ackermanesfold.com.
Back in action from Saints Gymnasium. St. Mary's serve tipped wide on the return by Walters for Minot High. Will be a point for the Saints. They lead 16-12.
Yeah, usually on a timeout, the team that called the timeout will talk about it in their huddle. You know, what are we going to run here to get our ball back? And unfortunately, it didn't work out that way for Minot, and Saints got another one.
Free ball for the Saints. Haas sets, Spies, big swing, tools the block, and it's a point for St. Mary's.
Yeah, she's feeling very confident out there. I hope, you know, the setter's finding her the ball, good location, and yeah, she's letting it rip off her strong right arm.
Haas with another serve. Evenson with a big swing, and that's a kill off the right arm of Mariah Evanson, and the point is for Minot High.
Much needed side out there by Minot. Let's see if they can go on any type of serving run right here to get back in the ballgame.
Sophie Egge comes on to serve for the Majets. They trail 17-13. Dug out of there by Krenz, and a free ball for Minot. Franzfog, back set, tipped by Naring. Nope, check that. Walters tips it down for the point. Minot High as Erica Traum comes up saying, hey, wait a minute, that might have been a carrier or something. She was
it was a pretty tight set, so really that was the only option the hitter had, was to tip it over. I think she might be a little bit frustrated with her defense as well. They should have read that.
17-14, Saints on top by 3. Haas, back set, swing goes wide for St. Mary's as Josie Armstrong. Minot High stacked a couple points here, and they've trimmed this deficit to 2. Saints lead in set 1, 17-15 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Nice serve there by Egge. Line drived it. Middle set for Schweitzer. Net slams into the net, and another point for Minot High.
It looks like she mishit that just a little bit. That's been working for them as a strong side out play here early on.
Deficit is 1 for the Magi. Another serve by Egge. Dug out by Messer. Oh, nice tip. Saved by Nesham, the libero. And it's a free ball for the Saints. Haas, middle set. Schweitzer off a block, tipped up. Nesham brings it over to Evanson, and she slams it off the block for another point for Minot High.
Yeah, just like that, they're right back tied. It's been a game of runs so far. Nobody has gone ahead more than 4 points at a time, so very entertaining.
Eggy with a big serve. Armstrong with a swing. Dug out by Sanders. Franzvog, back row set for Eggy, and that goes wide. The left-hander couldn't get that one on the far sideline, and it'll be a point for St. Mary's to end that Magi rally. Lexi Gerving back on as Spees is back to serve for the Saints. Tip set. Evanson, big swing, but it's long for Minot High. As the Jets were looking for a tip there, but it was not. It was long.
No, that went over the block. And the backcourt for St. Mary's is doing a nice job of watching that back line for the in-out.
Nesham over on a free ball for St. Mary's off the serve by Spees. Schweitzer back over to Minot High side, and Franzvog just dumped it over again for the set point.
Again, I think St. Mary's is going to have to watch how they're set up in home base to make sure that that doesn't keep happening to them before they release to defense.
Evanson back to serve. St. Mary's gets a near side swing for Schweitzer, dug out by Eggy. Back row attack for Evanson. St. Mary's has it. Back to Josie Armstrong, rips it cross court, saved by Minot High, and a free ball back for the Saints. Spees, Haas, middle hit, Schweitzer, tipped up.
Thunder, and Minot High is tying up 19 apiece. Yeah, that was a nice, she really had no approach there. Michael Walter didn't. She just jumped and swung, and it was a nice result. Evanson serves for Minot as we're tied at 19. Lexi Gerving with a big outside swing, and St. Mary's back up on top by 1. That was a great set. Pin to pin from Brooke Haas there to get
that ball to the outside.
Katie Pearl back to serve, and that one's long. Service error for the Saints. Back and forth we go, tied at 20. Fans, a reminder that tonight's game brought to you in part by the Medicine Shop of Bismarck. They're proud to support local athletes. Medicine Shop offers free delivery and get your flu shot at the Medicine Shop. Avery Lundy on the serve for the Majets. We're tied at 20. Back row to Spees. Haas, back set, Gerving, tips it, and saved nicely by Minot High, but it's back for the Saints. Now they dump it, saved by Naring. Set by Zoe Czar, and a free ball for the Saints. Middle swing for Messer is dug out by Minot High. Tipped back corner, dug out by the libero. Haas, Gerving swing, dug out by Minot High. Franzvog, here comes Czar, big hit, and it's blocked, and it's going to be 4 hits into the net for the Minot High Majets.
Yeah, the St. Mary's had a nice block set up, but unfortunately that just caught the top of the tape, so that's 4 hits on Minot, and Saints a much-needed side out right there.
First sets, looks like it's going right down to the wire. Saints lead 21-20. Man with the serve. Eggy, Franzvog, tipped by Czar to the back corner, and the libero, Pearl, can't save it. It's going to be a kill for Zoe Czar, and Minot High ties it up at 21.
Yep, Minot High is really working the lines, down the line shots. St. Mary's is in kind of a half rotational defense, but their libero is not coming all the way to the line, so Minot is seeing that and taking advantage of it.
Free ball for Minot. Middle swing for Naring. Ooh, nice dig there by Spees, I beg your pardon. Wide side for Lexi Gerving. That's partially tipped and blocked, and it's going to be a carry on Minot High, and it's going to be St. Mary's get the point, and they lead by 1.
It was a lift call on Minot. A lot of that stuff is judgment by the officials, and as coaches, you really can't argue a judgment call, and so it kind of leaves you with just play on. Let's work on the next point.
Krenz, serves it over for the Saints, but Naring rips it off the block. It caroms into the stands, and that's a point for the Magi. 22-22. What an entertaining first set we've had here if the rest of this match is like this, we're in for a beauty.
for it could be a long night here, too.
Yeah, this one has the makings of going 5. Two pretty evenly matched teams. Spies, return to center. Tipped once, twice, 3 times, and it's out. And it'll be a point for the Magi.
Yeah, great attack by Spies. Minot block was well formed at the net, and St. Mary's almost picked that up.
And a timeout, St. Mary's. We'll keep this one right here. Hey fans, we'll have our post-game show brought to you as always by the Planning Team Financial Advisors. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors are here to keep you working toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Tires Plus. We're shopping for tires. Shop Tires Plus. All the brands under one roof with guaranteed lowest prices. There's service after the sale. With Tires Plus, you can't go wrong. Visit them online at TiresPlusND.com. Magi, the Majettes lead 23-22, and they will have Grace Sanders back to serve.
Now this is what the coaches, we call this low error volleyball time, and yet you don't want to become too complacent, so it's always a fine line to walk to tell your team to be aggressive and go out there and get the points, and yet, again, low error ball when you get to this point of the set.
Sanders serves it up. Dug out of there by Pearl. Spies and a free ball. Tips off the net short. Now it's tipped again by Spies. Minot High sets it up. Middle swing, and it's in. Nice play. And it was Naring again. Just got that one just inside the end line for a point for the Magi, and Minot High has set point.
There's a lot of back and forth at the net on that one, but yep, in the end, Minot found that back line.
Sanders serves it up. Tip set. Haas. And a wide side swing for Spies, dug out of there by Franzvog. Now a free ball back over for Strand. St. Mary's sets it up, and it's going to be Haas. Dug out of there by Minot High. Nesham with the set. Evanson swings, and it's tipped. And that'll be a point for Minot High. And a set goes to the Magi. They win set 1 by 3. Take a set break. We'll come back with set number 2. Good to have you on this high school volleyball broadcast on the PSP Network. Set 1 goes to the Minot High Majettes. Your score 25-22. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
No matter what the size of the project, Bobcat of Mandan has a tough Bobcat skid steer or track loader for any job. Woo! Call Bobcat of Mandan and rent the perfect machine. Rentals are available by the day, week, or month with multiple attachment options, and even a trailer when available. Special weekend rates too. Bobcat of Mandan also has Doosan excavators and payloaders, plus Coyote tractors for rent. Get the work done fast. Bobcat of Mandan on the Strip.
Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Set 1 goes to the Minot Majettes, 25-22. For a lot of that set, it seemed like St. Mary's had it under control, but boy, a late rally there by the Majettes gives them the first set.
I would agree with that. Yeah, St. Mary's seemed they would go on 3-4 point runs. Minot would come back. St. Mary's again would go on a run. And in the end, Minot found some of the, back of the court along the sidelines there and then ended up taking it 25-22.
Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you by Chuppy Clinic in Bismarck. They offer more than just basic adjustments of the spine. Find them online at Chuppy, PSPNetwork.com. Good to have BNC Bank as our scoreboard sponsor all season long on the PSP Network. They have financial solutions for your life and business. They're customer-focused, community-driven, and they are the bank for business people. BNC National Bank brings you our scoreboard. Other games we're tracking in the WDA tonight has Mandan at Turtle Mountain, Dickinson is at Bismarck High, Legacy is at Watford City, and of course Minot here at St. Mary's. Upcoming action for us on the PSP Network. On Thursday, right here on the PSP Network, you'll have Century at Minot high school volleyball action. And of course on Saturday, we got a big one at the Community Bowl. It'll be Bismarck High hosting the Minot Magicians in football. Set 2 served by Gabby Mann for St. Mary's, and a swing for Strand. St. Mary's has it. Middle hit for Messer, blocked by Minot High, tipped by Haas, tipped again by the Minot Magets, and that goes out. It'll be a point for St. Mary's.
Looks like both teams came out with the same lineup as we saw in that first set, so the matchup should be the same at the net. If St. Mary's can solve some of these Minot hitter, if they can get that block set.
Strand with a swing. Ooh, there's a big one. Brooke Haas sizzles one down for the Saints.
Nice. That was a great hit. She'd been going to the area number 1 in the right back, and that time took it down the line and found a lot of success. Nobody was there.
Set 2 has the Saints leading 2-0 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. That could be an ace. Nope. Dug out nicely by Franzvog, and it's tipped in the back row. Spies, now a swing for Gerving, and that's off a block. And it'll be a point, a third point in succession for St. Mary's as the sophomore Lexi Gerving gets the kill.
Yeah, no fear in Lexi Gerving. Geez, she's gone up there and taken quite a few rips at the ball tonight.
Nice dig by the libero Nesham, and a nice play. Minot High has their first point as Strand tips it home for the Magets.
I'm not sure that she meant to tip it. I think we always call that a paintbrush when you swing really hard, but you only get it with the top of your hand. But it worked.
Strand with the serve for the Magets. They trail 3-1, and that hit by Brooke Haas on the far side sails into the net, and Minot High has back-to-back points, and it's 3-2 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Saints with a lead. Sanders, middle, and there goes Schweitzer. No, check that. Messer ricochets it off a block, and it goes out. It's a point for St. Mary's.
Yeah, really nice shot by Messer there in the middle. She was going against a double block. She had the tip open, but decided to hit the ball instead.
Krenz back to serve. Koya Krenz, modified jump serve there. Back row dug out by Nesham. Swing for Strand, dug out by Pearl. Flat-footed set by, oh boy, how did the Saints get that one? As Spies, flat-footed swing. It's tipped by Minot High, tipped back by Spies, and then Minot High wedged it into the net. A point for the Saints.
Some of those plays, as a coach, you kind of say, what just happened there? You know, you always want to say, keep the ball going over the net more times than it comes back to you, and you're going to win the point.
Swing for Haas, dug out by Minot High. Saints lead 5-2. Mann, middle to Messer. Tip set for Franzvog. Nesham with a swing for Evenson. And it's going to be 4 hits for Minot High, and it's going to be a point for the Saints.
That really was bang play there. The up official had to look to her counterpart down here to see if it was a block or in the net, and so right call there.
6-2, Saints on top. Krenz with the serve. Big swing for Evenson, and a return to sender. Blocked by the Saints, and it's a point for the Saints. And Minot High with a quick timeout.
Now they want to stop this rally right here.
Yeah, 7-2, Saints on top. A Hub International Insurance timeout. They're located on Burnt Boat Drive in Northwest Bismarck. BNC Bank scoreboard, set 2. Saints lead 1-0, and the Saints, check that, Magi leads 1-0, and the Saints in set 2 lead this one 7-2. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
Here's your real answer. BSC offers hands-on training and a real college experience, making your future a reality. You don't have to travel far and wide for a really great education. Check us out at bismarckstate.edu.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank.
Saints lead 7-2, back in action. Tipped over by Haas for St. Mary's. Dug out of there by the Magi. Swing by Evenson. Dug out by St. Mary's. Tipped by Pearl. Swing by Spees. Minot High has it back. Evenson, this one pushes far side. Back row. Middle set. Near side swing for Haas. Dug out by Minot High. Nice rally here as the Saints lead 7-2. Set for the Saints. Middle swing for Messer. Hammers it, but it's long. And it'll be tipped. It'll be a point for St. Mary's.
I think that was touched at the net. Minot saying no, but the trajectory of the ball, you could tell it was deflected.
Nice run here for the Saints. They lead 8-2. Krenz serving this whole rally. Evanson. Krenz digs it out. Set by Mann. Middle swing Messer. Tipped by Minot High. Strand gives it off to Nesham. Now a free ball for the Saints. Back row set. Haas with a swing. Blocked by Minot High. Dug out by the Saints. Now back over for for Minot High. Dumped by Franzvog, and she did it again. The setter dump for the point for the Magi.
Third time tonight, St. Mary's is going to have to talk about that. Somebody has to get in there to pick that tip up.
What'd you call it, the donut?
The donut.
Nicely done. Point for Cambry Franzvog. Now a swing by Spees. Ooh, that one had some heat on it.
It really did, and no Minot block made it easy to go right to the ground.
Yep. No one in the vicinity, and Spees has a kill. Saints lead 9-3. Messer on the serve, dug out by Evanson. Franzvog, middle hit for Walter, and that's a point for Minot High as it bangs off of a block and down for the Magi.
She was set up nicely for that block, needed to get a little bit closer and press over. Instead, it came down the front of her.
Reminder after the game, we'll have our Sport Clips MVP of the game, the matchup. Sport Clips located at South 3rd Street, and they're your home for the MVP haircut experience. They bring you tonight's MVP, and it's going to be a point for Minot High. It's going to be an ace. Saints couldn't control the serve, and it's 9-5. St. Mary's on top by 4. Minot High on the serve. Sophie Egge with the southpaw ace. She'll tee it up again. Serve to Messer. Mann, swing for Spees. Dug out by the libero Nesham. Franzvog, now Evanson. Swing for the Magi. Dug out by the Saints. Now a backline pass, set up for Minot High. They'll go back row to Egge when they attack. Dug out by the Saints. Near side Haas threw a changeup, and she got it to the floor for the St. Mary's Saints.
Really nice roll shot. Brooks been showing some heat down the line, cross court, came up like she was going to do it again, and then just a roll shot right off the palm of her hand. That was a nice play.
Haas makes it 10-5. The Saints have doubled up Minot here in the second set. Minot High leads 1-0. Swing for Armstrong. Dug out by Minot High. Back row attack for Egge. Haas sets it up for Spees. Tip. Good.
Nice play.
Yeah, again, that set was so close to the net that was all that Spees could do. But, boy, she elevated and tipped it perfectly right down for the point for the Saints.
She really did. Somebody's got to pick that up behind the block or at least talk about it on the Minot High side.
Miss hit there by Walter on the middle swing, and it's going to be another point for St. Mary's. And St. Mary's all of a sudden has find themselves up by 7, 12-5 on your BNC Bank scoreboard here in set 2.
Again, it's a game of runs, and this time St. Mary's has put together more than Minot. Last set they let him in, and it looks this time like they want to close the door early on Minot.
Free ball here for Minot. Sanders, Franzvog, backswing for Walter. Dug out by Haas. St. Mary's Spees hits it, and she wins another point for St. Mary's. Boy, Lydia Spees has come alive here in set number 2.
She really is a very explosive jumper, and she's just letting it go right now. And until she gets blocked at the net, I totally agree with what she's doing.
13-5. Saints extending their lead. Haas on the serve. Nesham with a dig. Near side swing for Evanson. Ooh, hammer time. Mariah Evanson ends that run for The Minot Majets with a big kill there.
Well, she was going against Josie Armstrong out here, who is listed at a 5'3" blocker. So I'm gonna give the advantage hitter on that one.
Oh, and then Evanson comes right back with an ace. Back-to-back points for the Majets. Off the right arm and hand of Mariah Evanson. The senior 5'9" outside hitter. This one rims off the net, and St. Mary's has a free ball, and they send it wide. It's going to be 3 in a row for the Majets, and it's 13-8 on your BNC Bank scoreboard.
She had a little help from the net on that one that threw the St. Mary's serve receive off. They were settled in, waiting for something to come a lot deeper than that.
Haas sets it up. Another swing for Spies, and it's down again. Ricocheted off a block. Eggy couldn't dig it out, and it's another point for the Saints.
She's having a really, really nice match right now, Lydia Spies.
And Spies will go back to the service line. Rifles that serve. Eggy digs it out. Back set for Walter. Ooh, nice swing there. Cross court for the winner. And that's Walter, the middle, that time on the outside for the Majets for the point.
Yeah, it was a great serve receive play. The middle goes behind on that one right there, and the block did not get formed at all.
14-9, Saints by 5, and an ace. Avery Lundy comes in, the junior for the Majets. Comes off the bench to serve and does exactly what she's supposed to do, aces it up.
Absolutely, when you're a serving specialist.
I said junior, Avery Lundy is only a sophomore. Free ball for Minot High. Franzvog with the set. Zoe Czar, return to sender. That's blocked down for a point for the Saints. Schweitzer credited with that block.
Summer read that well, that the set was going to go to the outside, moved over, got a nice double block on that.
15-10, Saints lead here in set 2. Minot High leads 1-0. And the down official wanted to go visit with her counterpart, the up official, real quickly here. I used to say the zebras confer, but they're not really zebras in volleyball, but it was a modified zebra conference. As here's the swing for Naring, tip back across for St. Mary's. Back on the Minot side, back row attack, and that's long for Evanson, and it's a point for the Saints. They lead 16-10.
I like Minot's tried a couple back row attacks here in this second set, and I like that. She just needed to finish that with her wrist.
Evanson, Franzvog, Naring, nice play. The middle hit is down for the Minot High. Majets got it just inside that end line, did Naring for the winner.
Yeah, that was a quick one, just 1 foot above the net, so it was a very fast play that St. Mary's just couldn't get to.
16-11, Saints on top. Majets serve, dug out by Pearl. Lexi Gerving with a big swing, tipped at the line, jousted, over, and a point for Minot High.
Yeah, Mickey Messer really did press hard on that block, ended up on her side, however, but it was a nice play by her at the middle.
Saints by 4, 16-12. Oh, there's an ace.
That was a communication error there between Lexi Gerving and Spies. It was kind of like, you take it, no, you take it.
The old you got it, I'll take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Camby Franzvog with the ace, so serve it up again. Minot High down by 3. Near side Josie Armstrong rings that one into the net. And a point for Minot High and a timeout for St. Mary's. A Hub International Insurance timeout. Contact your local Hub agents, Leif Olson and Josh Cattell, for your personal insurance needs. Set 2, BNC Bank scoreboard. It's St. Mary's 16 and Minot High 14. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
Here's your real answer. BSC offers hands-on training and a real college experience, making your future a reality. You don't have to travel far and wide for a really great education. Check us out at bismarckstate.edu.
Erica Tom with the timeout for St. Mary's. Saints lead is trimmed to 2. Franzvog on the serve, dug out by Spies. Big swing for Gerving, and she ricochets it off the block for the winner for the Saints.
There it is. That's what a coach wants to see after a timeout. Come out, get things settled again. What's our side out play? Let's get the ball back.
Gabby Mann back to serve for the Saints. They lead 17-14. Tip set by Zoe Czar, and a dump by Franzvog. That time, St. Mary's cleaned it up. Free ball for Minot High, however. Near side, Czar swings. That's long. It'll be a point for St. Mary's.
I'm sure that was a point from the St. Mary's coach as well. Be ready for the dump. It's scored for them many times. Let's talk about it. Let's get in there and pick it up.
Short serve for Mann. Back set for Franzvog. Tipped by Czar for the winner, and it's down for Zoe Czar.
I'm not sure if that was the exact spot that she wanted to go to. All she knew was this has got to get over the net.
18-15, Saints lead on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Mann, middle swing, Schweitzer, right back at her, and it's going to be a point for Minot High. And hey, for a team, Minot High, that did not have a block in their win against Williston, they've had a little block party tonight.
You know that they worked on that in practice, and it is paying off right now. They read that play start to finish and were there waiting for that hit.
There's a hammer. Lexi Gerving just drilled one where no one was at. That's a point for the Saints.
I think Minot was expecting that ball to go back to the middle, shaded toward her. Great play by the setter to come back.
Saints lead 19-16. Krenz with the serve. Back row pass, middle set. Evanson flat-footed spike, but it's nicely placed. And it's a point for Minot High. Right in the donut again.
Right in the donut again. St. Mary's will be working on that probably the rest of this week in practice.
Nesham back to serve for Minot High. Minot down by 2. Wide side, Spies with a swing, off the block again. Lydia Spies with another kill.
Lydia Spies, great set by Gabby Mann to get that ball way out to her outside hitter. That was a great play.
Yeah, that was a long distance set.
It really was.
Like you said, pin to pin, right?
Absolutely.
Saints lead by 3. Free ball for St. Mary's. Mann with another set, Spies with another swing. This one's returned to sender. Saints dig it out. Tip set across for Brooke Haas. Franzvog near side. Evanson right hand swings through. Saved by Messer. And the Saints get it over.
Great follow.
Break back row to Nesham. Back set to Strand. And a point for Minot High off the right hand swing by Milena Strand.
Great set by the Minot setter too. She saw that St. Mary's was way out of sorts and went against the flow of the pass and gave it to her right side hitter.
Saints lead 20-18. Spies, this one's tipped and down for another kill for Lydia Spies. St. Mary's wins this set. It's going to be on the shoulders and the arm of Lydia Spies.
Absolutely. She's gotten a lot of kills from an outside position.
Brakaz serves for the Saints. They lead 21-18 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Evanson rises and slams one down for Minot High.
That was a nice cut shot. We call it a thumb down across the grain of the ball. Thumb down cross-court shot inside. It was about the 12-foot line there. That was a great play.
21-19 and a long serve. Service error for Evanson gives the point right back to St. Mary's. They lead 22-19, does the Saints. How about that cutter? Is that like a screwball in baseball? Yep. Like the Fernando Valenzuela, the one that goes the opposite direction?
Absolutely.
Okay.
As an outside hitter, you got to learn the thumb up line shot, the thumb down cross-court shot.
Block party set up for the Saints. Schweitzer gets another one, and that one goes down for another point for St. Mary's, and St. Mary's closing in here on set 2.
They had that big lead early. They need to close the door right now.
Spies with a big serve and a free ball back for the Saints. Tipped up by Messer. Haas, middle swing, pushed across by Schweitzer. Franzvog, middle hit for Walter, tips it, and now St. Mary's controls. Wide side swing for Gerving into the net, and a point for Minot High.
Looked like she left a little bit early. She hit the ball on her way down on that one. So that was just timing.
Minot High will send in the sophomore Avery Lundy to serve. Saints lead 23-20. Lundy, Messer digs it up. front line. Schweitzer, tip, blocked, down. And a point for Minot. Like Naring possibly on the block there for the Magi.
It definitely was. I thought maybe Brooke Haas had fooled the Minot block, but they read it.
Blocked again by Minot. Blocked into the net, and it can't be saved by the Saints. And the Magi, off of this serve here by Lundy, has scored 2 straight, and it's 23-22. Saints clinging to a 1-point lead. Lundy serves, Messer returns, miscommunication, now a free ball. Actually, it was a spike there by Schweitzer, dug out by the Magi. Back across to the Saints. Haas, back set for Armstrong, and she hammers it off the block. Point for St. Mary's.
That definitely was not the hitter that I thought the setter would go to, and it looked like Minot had the same thought too. Everyone was kind of closing in on the middle hitter, so it was nice to get her, see Josie Armstrong get that kill.
Yeah, Josie Armstrong stands just 5'3", but she got a big point there for St. Mary's. Timeout Minot. We'll keep this one right here. 24-22 in set 2. St. Mary's looking to even this thing up as they lead by 2. Saints will have the serve in just a moment. We can tell you that tonight's game, brought to you in part by the Medicine Shop of Bismarck, are proud to support local athletes. Medicine Shop offers free delivery, and you can get your flu shot right now at the Medicine Shop in Bismarck. 25-22, Minot won set 1. St. Mary's looking to even this thing up as they lead 24-22 now in set 2.
You know it's an important game when Coach Schmeeker's here.
Has there been a sporting event at St. Mary's in the last 40 years that head coach Dan Schmeeker has not been at?
I'm thinking no.
Probably not. No. A legendary football coach for the St. Mary's Saints. His team is coming off a thrilling 20-17 victory last Friday night. You heard it here on the PSP Network as the
It's to be a Minot century. The Patriots will be up in Minot to take on the Jets. Katie Burrow at the service line for St. Mary's. It's the instruction. Here it comes. 24-22 Saints lead. Francois, near side swing, goes wide. For Zoe Czar, and St. Mary's has captured set 2.
I like the aggressiveness. You know, a lot of times high school players will tip that because they don't want to make a mistake. So I really like the aggressiveness from Zoe Czar on that play. Unfortunately, it was just wide.
Set 3 comes up next. BNC Bank scoreboard. We're tied at 1 apiece after St. Mary's wins set 2, 25-22.
Financial plan or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Got big plans? No matter what the size of the project, Bobcat of Mandan has a tough Bobcat skid steer or track loader for any job. Call Bobcat of Mandan and rent the perfect machine. Rentals are available by the day, week, or month with multiple attachment options, and even a trailer when available. Special weekend rates too. Bobcat of Mandan also has Doosan excavators and payloaders, plus Coyote tractors for rent. Get the work done fast. Bobcat of Mandan on the Strip.
Get set for set 3 back here at Saints Gymnasium in Bismarck. Home court of the St. Mary's Saints. Saints 5-4, undefeated in WDA play. Minot 3-5, also undefeated in WDA play. And now the student section has gotten engaged on whiteout night. Identical scores in set 1 and set 2. Minot captured set 1 25-22. St. Mary's comes back and takes set 2 by the identical score of 25-22.
Yeah, it's nice to see that the crowd is getting into it a little bit. That, you know, as players, you always want to feel that energy when you're out there playing. The Minot High, I'm sure it's their sophomore JV teams that are trying to help out their team over here in this corner as well.
Hey fans, tonight's game brought to you by Tires Plus. You can't go wrong with Tires Plus. Visit them online at TiresPlusND.com.
Looks like, again, we got the same lineups in, same setups.
Yep.
The blockers are going to get to know the hitters here pretty well, so the defense will have to pick up in the backcourt.
Minot High will have the first serve. Franzvog, right-handed serve, dug out by Spies. Middle swing for Messer, and it goes off the back line for a winner and a point for St. Mary's.
Really, really nice hit by Mickey Messer there out of the middle.
Koya Krenz comes on to serve for St. Mary's. They lead 1-0 in set 3 here. Tip set by Czar, pushed over across by Nesham. Spies rifles one for a winner, and it's down for a kill for Lydia Spies.
She is very confident at this moment, and she should be. She's had some great spikes so far, so nice hitting night for Lydia Spies.
Yeah, that far side, Spies has been money. Krenz, good serve, dug out by Czar, close to the net, set up by Franzvog, swung by Walter, saved by Minot High, pushed across, free ball, miscommunication by the Saints, and it falls in, and a point and a winner for Minot High.
Yeah, as a coach, you always tell your setter, you have to play defense first before you run up to the net to set, and right there, Gabby Mann wanted to go to the setting position and forgot to play defense.
Grace Sanders with the serve. Middle swing. Ooh, just long. Brooke Haas misfires, and the attack error will give Minot High a point.
Well, they got
they say it was tipped.
Touch at the net.
Oh, and the up and down officials are going to confer. Sherry Carlson, that one got her up off the bench.
It looked pretty high. I think as a coach, I probably would have argued that as well. We don't have the replay system in high school. Otherwise, that would have been a challenge for sure.
Yep. In the NSIC, that would have been a video replay, you're saying?
We don't have it in the NSIC as of now, but it'll come.
Sure. Saints lead 3-1. Evanson off the block, tools it. Point kill for Mariah Evanson.
Yep, the block jumped early, took the ball down with them, and that made all sorts of problems for the defense there.
Nesham back for the serve for Minot High. Tip set, middle swing for Schweitzer, back row by Sanders, saved by Franzvog, now a free ball for St. Mary's. Man set, Spies, swing, ooh, dug out by the libero.
Nice pickup.
Minot High back on a free ball for the Saints. Brooke Haas, near side swing, off the block. Tip up by Strand, near side Evanson. Down the line, it goes into the St. Mary's bench. And the kill is down for Evanson.
This is a really good rally with some really nice hits, touches at the net. Minot didn't exactly get the block, but the block touched it, slowed it down for their defense to come and play it out.
3 apiece on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Set 3, we're tied to 1 set apiece. Nice save there by Messer. Back on the Minot side, swing by Walter, and a double touch for St. Mary's. Going to give Minot High the point. The middle hitter, Micah Walter with the kill.
It was a good hit. Again, the block was there. I'd like to see them up a little closer to the net, pressing over.
Bump set. This time the timing was a little bit off. Spies got it across. Evanson with a swing. Dug out by Messer. Tip set by Krenz. Back across. Minot High has it. Near side swing for Evanson. This one's wide. And the sophomore couldn't get that one. Check that. The senior Evanson gives the attack error to St. Mary's, and they were tied up 4.
St. Mary's goes back into their 6-2, so now Brooke Haas will become the setter in the back row. And Josie Armstrong, that right side hitter.
Blocked at the net by St. Mary's. Minot High has it back. Dump shot. This one's cleaned up. Minot High tried it again. St. Mary's across. Back on the St. Mary's side. Now Minot High. Nesham will bump set it. Evanson with a swing from the near side. Tipped up by Krenz. Far side Spies. Didn't get much on that one. Dug out by Sanders. Franzvog, backline attack for Sanders. And it's a miss hit there. And it'll be a point for St. Mary's. And the Saints lead 5-4. BNC National Bank scoreboard 5-4, set 3, Saints lead it. Franzvog, back set, Strand, blocked it to net. Back to Minot High. Free ball now. Ooh, and it's a good spot on that free ball as Krenz, the back liner, couldn't dig it out for the Saints.
Yeah, usually on a free ball, you don't always have a block up at the net. I think Schweitzer thought maybe she could catch her since she had her back to the net, but didn't work out that way for the Saints.
Sophie Agee with a big serve. Armstrong with a swing, saved by the Magi. Back across to the Saints on the free ball. Haas sets it up, middle swing. Schweitzer blocked away. Schweitzer again jousted at the net, and it's going to be Minot High point. Going to be a double hit on St. Mary's.
I even think the first swing she had, Minot had a triple block on her. So unfortunately, somebody didn't let her know. She had a tip anywhere she wanted.
Check that, 6-5. Minot leads by a point. Armstrong. Ooh, what a save by Nesham, but it hits the net. And it's going to be a point for St. Mary's. How about the 5'3" outside hitter, Josie Armstrong?
You got to like the fight in that. Absolutely. She is working her position and working it well.
Gives a little shimmy shake after that one, too. Tied at 6. Back set Walter off the block, and a carry is going to be called on St. Mary's. Tied up at 6.
That was a nice slide approach by the middle. They run behind the setter, kind of do a layup approach and off that 1 foot, and it was a great attack.
Check that. It was 7-6. The Majets led, but a service error by Evanson will give St. Mary's the point, and we're tied up at 7. Pearl back to serve for St. Mary's. Sends it across. Back row pass. Setter Franzvog. Tipped across by Czar. St. Mary's has it. Near side swing for Armstrong. Off the block and a point. Another one for 5'3" Josie Armstrong.
Feeling pretty confident, and the setter is as well. She keeps giving her the ball.
Pearl serves it long, and a service error for St. Mary's. Ties. How about these scores? 25-22, 25-22. We split sets 1 and 2, and now in set 3 we're tied up at 8.
Very, very equal teams. It definitely has all the makings of going 5, just like you said.
Yep. Rude on to serve. Our first look at her. Another swing for Armstrong. Saved by Minot High. Near side swing for Czar. Down the line and a kill for Zoe Czar.
That was a nice kill by Czar. Again, since Josie Armstrong is only 5'3", she went over the shorter blocker down the line.
Majets lead 9-8 on your BNC Bank National scoreboard. Dug out by Gerving. Back to Gerving on the swing. Tipped at the net. Minot High tried to dump it. Oh, nice play. Gerving said, I've seen enough of that dump. And she returned it for the winner for St. Mary's.
Absolutely. She's been keeping her eye on that setter. That is her responsibility to get up there and try to block that ball. So it was nice that it paid off.
Tied again. 9 apiece. Gabriella Mann back to serve for the Saints. Sends it across. Eggy digs it. And now a free ball sent across. Good spot for Minot High. Saints get it back to Gerving. She was down on the court, had to get up to push it across.
Looked like some type of matrix move there that she did, but yeah, she got up, got it back over the net, ended up with the point.
Near side swing for Czar was into the net, and it gives the point to St. Mary's. They lead 10-9. Man across on the short serve. Near side swing, and it's in. Czar that time went cross court for the kill.
Great angle shot on that. On that defense, I'd like them to move just a little bit more up right into that power alley. And she would have picked that up.
Franzvog back to serve. Spies with a push set. Mann sends it across. Free ball for Minot High. Nesham with a bump set. Far side Strand off the block. Set by Mann. Swing by Gerving. Back row save by Evanson. Back row attack for Evanson. St. Mary's has it. Gerving tips it across. Dug out by Franzvog. Nesham sets. Strand across. St. Mary's Man, near side, Haas, blocked by Minot High. Saints send it across, dug by Nesham. Nice rally. Zoe Czar finds an open spot. St. Mary's was discombobulated on defense. They were scrambling, but that was great for Czar to find the spot.
Out of system ball, that's the ones you have to win. When you're out of system and you're just trying to get the ball over the net, those are big points.
11-10. Minot High leads. Franzvog back to serve. Yeah, I get a chance to tell you that Chuppy Clinic brings you tonight's game. They offer more than just basic adjustments of the spine. Chuppy Clinic in Bismarck brings you tonight's game. Middle swing by Messer for the Saints. Dug out by Minot High. Now a free ball back across for the Saints. Back across to the Minot High side. Tipped across. Back to Minot High. Franzvog, near side Czar, tips it. Nice dig there by Mann. Set by Messer, swing by Haas. Good rally here. Back row attack for Evanson for Minot High. Saints get it to Mann. Far side swing for Gerving. Tip, good.
A lot of that rally was in system with this pass, set, attack.
Yep.
So that was a nice looking rally.
And Gerving, I thought with her approach, she was going to have a big swing, but a perfectly timed tip against the double block is down for the kill for Lexi Gerving. Tied at 11. Naring, ooh, she blisters that kill, and it hits the floor for a point for Minot.
Yeah, nice pass, which produces just a quick set in the middle, really quickened up their offense, and St. Mary's really wasn't quite formed with their block.
Mikhail Naring gives Minot High a lead, 12-11, beg your pardon. Back set for Messer, and that one sails wide. Tried the angle from the near side, did Messer. Mickey Messer with the attack error, and it's 13-11, Minot High. Pearl to dig out off the Sanders serve, and there's, boy, when Lydia Spies gets in that far side, it is good as gold.
Yeah, I think everyone was breathing a sigh of relief when they saw Lydia Spies rotate back to the front row.
Messer with the serve, Saints down by 1. Middle swing for Naring, that one tips. Mann, Spies again, this one sails too far, and the error is going to give Minot High a point and a 2-point advantage for the Majets.
Back and forth, another really close set.
14-12 in your BNC Bank scoreboard. Nesham with the serve for the Majets. Back set, Brooke Haas, tip. Nice dig by the libero, Nesham. Back for St. Mary's. Spies with a swing. Good.
Wow, was that a great set. Good pickup for St. Mary's. Great set with a nice finish by Spies.
You know, when Spies is in the front row for St. Mary's, it's a different looking St. Mary's Saints volleyball squad.
Yeah, tonight for sure. She is feeling very confident.
And an ace. Brooke Haas finds a little hole in the defense. And St. Mary's, just like that, has tied this thing up at 14. Brooke Haas back at the service line. Sends it across. Evanson, tip Franzvog, tipped across Walter. Saved by the Saints. Free ball now as Armstrong sends it back in the push shot. Nesham with a bump set. Strand swings. Back row, saved. Pass up front. Spies, tip shot. Saved by Minot High. Tip back corner. Back for the Saints. Spies this time will just bump it across. Sanders sets it up. Franzvog, middle hit. Walter tipped once, twice for the Saints. Tipped across, saved by Nesham. Back comes Minot High. Evanson with a swing, tools it off the block. And it's a point for Minot High.
That was a really long rally. At times, not the prettiest volleyball, but at the end of the day, get the ball up, get the ball over.
And a timeout on the court. We break. Hub International brings you this timeout. Call 355-3100. Ask for Michael Borman for all your commercial insurance needs. BNC National Bank scoreboard, set 3. We're tied at 1 set apiece. In set 3, Minot High leads 15-14. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
With 28 on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock, sends it inside. Here's Allie Nelson to the right side. Cheddar's open, 4-3, on low, she scores! PSP Network has one mission: promoting our local athletes while delivering pro-quality broadcast coverage. Stay up to date with the PSP Network on Twitter, @NetworkPSP, and on Facebook, @The PSP Network. Like and follow our social media for your chance to win. PSP Network. It's game day.
Well, Lydia Spees gets a point for St. Mary's. We're tied at 15. Spees now with the serve. Near side, tipped across, dumped by Evanson. It's going to be a lift. Whistled on St. Mary's.
That just came back too fast at Summer Schweitzer, and she really didn't get her pass formed. Good tip by Minot.
Minot High leads by a point in set 3, 16-15. Haas, Schweitzer, this one rattles long. It's going to be a point for the Majets, and they lead now 17-15 with Mariah Evanson back at the service line. Majets by 2. They send it across on the serve. Haas, Gerving with a big swing, dug out by Minot High. Set and a bump set across. St. Mary's back. Schweitzer middle hit. Nesham digs it out. Pushed across by Zoe Czar. Free ball for the Saints. Gerving, back row, saved by Minot High. Passed up front. Swing by Czar. Saved by Haas. Schweitzer pushes it across for the Saints. Franzvog, middle hit. Walter got it.
Again, a nice rally, a lot of back and forth, really good shots by both teams.
And a nice little run here for the Majets out of that timeout, and they lead 18-15. Messer with the front pass, back row attack for Spees, and she can do it off the back row too.
When you're feeling it, you're feeling it. That was a really nice back row attack. I think that's probably the first back row attack that St. Mary's has done. Very nice shot.
That stops that Minot High run. It's 18-16. Majets lead. Pearl back to serve. Eggy, Franzvog, swing by Walter, and it's going to be a point for St. Mary's as Walter sent it into the net.
Yep. Minot picked it up, kind of just went with the flow, looking like it was blocked, but St. Mary's no touch at the net.
18-17. Majets on top on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Swing by Czar, saved by the Saints, pushed across by Armstrong. Franzvog sets it, back row attack for Evanson. Saved out of there in the back row pass for Haas. Free ball now for Minot. Franzvog, near side Czar. Rifles one, but it's blocked by the Saints. Back to Minot High. Back row attack for Evanson, saved by the Saints. Back across by Pearl. Franzvog sets it into the middle, now a free ball for the Saints. Pass, set, swing, tip by Schweitzer. Nope, Messer, I checked that. Now a back row hit for Evanson is too far for the Majets, and we're tied at 18 on the point for St. Mary's.
Now, a lot of times when you have a split, one set apiece, that the third game is very important to win.
St. Mary's sends it across. Czar hits that one into the net. It's going to be a point for the Saints. And Sherry Carlson wants timeout.
Wants to stop this run and get a side-out play set up.
It's been a good one. Close all night long. We break. BNC Bank scoreboard in set 3. We're tied at 1 set apiece. It's St. Mary's 19 and the Majets 18. We're back after this break on the PSP Network.
Council is dedicated to preventing injuries and saving lives by offering hundreds of safety courses. The NDSC helps workers return home safely every night and make sure schools are ready for any emergency. Our first aid training and defensive driving courses help save lives. We empower people through personal protection courses and operational risk assessments for businesses. We're a private, nonprofit organization committed to making North Dakota's homes, schools, communities, workplaces, and roads the safest in the nation. Learn more at ndsc.org.
Todd Darmy's Jenny Walsh back at St. Mary's Central High School. And that ball, I think, went off a block. Yep. Going to be tipped by St. Mary's, not saved by St. Mary's on a swing by Walter. And once again, we are tied at 19. Back and forth we go.
Again, that was a slide approach by that Minot hitter coming at the block on the backside.
Grace Rude comes on, the lefty, with a service error. Gives the Saints a point, 20-19. St. Mary's on top on your BNC Bank national scoreboard. Did we just see something that said either cheer or go sit with your mom?
I think that's what the St. Mary's crowd was saying. they need to get some enthusiasm going here.
Mann sends it across on the serve. Near side swing hit hard by Zoe Zard, dug out by Spies. And a swing for Lexi Gerving. They thought it was tipped, but the officials disagree. It's going to be a point for Minot as it goes long off the hit by Gerving.
Well, it was good defense by St. Mary's, and they wanted that tip call, but it was pretty bang. I didn't see any trajectory change.
Franzvog on the serve. We're tied at 20. Mann, set, Haas, swing. Dug out by Minot High. Franzvog, bump set by Nesham, swing by Czar. St. Mary's with a pass to the front line. Haas, weird angle set. Across, and it's going to be, it hit the pin. Off the hit for Gerving.
If the ball hits the antenna, it's automatically out. That's what the line judge was shaking the flag for.
Yep.
So that was unfortunate. That was a good play for St. Mary's.
Yeah, the attack error for Haas gives Minot High a point. Franzvog sends it across. Ooh, big hit in the middle. And that's Messer drilling one down.
A great play by St. Mary's. In fact, I think that was a triple block by Minot. So a good pass, set, and finish there by St. Mary's.
Yeah. Mickey Messer with the kill. We're tied at 21. Strand tips it across. Mann sets it up for Spies. Blocked at the net. Dug out by Strand. Set by Franzvog. Swing by Naring is good. Minot High has a 1-point advantage, 22-21. These matches, folks, have been nip and tuck all 3 sets.
Absolutely. Close into the late stages of each set where you want to play some low air volleyball. It's been good.
Tipped across by Haas. Swing by Strand. Back to St. Mary's. Bumped across by Spies. Franzvog near side. Evanson. Yes! She drills it down for the kill, Mariah Evanson. And a timeout, St. Mary's, as the Magi lead 23-21. We're just going to keep this right here as this set 3 is going right down to the wire. Minot High won set 1, 25-22. St. Mary's claimed set 2, 25-22. And now in set 3, the Majets lead 23-21. If those sound close, that's because they were close, and they are close.
Absolutely. It's just like we're going rewind, play, rewind, play.
Yep. Hey, fans, reminder that tonight's game brought to you in part by the Medicine Shop of Bismarck. They're proud to support your local athletes in the Bismarck and Mandan area. The Medicine Shop of Bismarck, proud sponsor of tonight's game. 23-21 off of the Erica Trom timeout. We'll see if St. Mary's can stop this Majet run. Served by Sanders, dug by Pearl, set by Mann, killed by Messer. Saved by Minot, only temporarily. It's a kill for Mickey Messer, and St. Mary's does indeed stymie that rally for the Majets.
Nice attack by Messer right there to get that ball back.
23-22, Minot High by a point. Tipped across, set by Mann, swing by Haas, blocked by Minot. Tipped by Strand, saved across by Evanson. Spies now tips it, good spot, dug out by Minot. Nesham sends it across. Gabby Mann, back set Haas, big hit, saved by the back row of Sanders. Bumped across and a free ball, but it's a great spot. And a point for Minot High.
Yeah, it was just a free ball over the net, but it came pretty low, touched the top of the net a little bit. That helped, and just went right down for a set point.
Set point, 24-22 Majets. Nesham with the serve. Bumped by Messer, set by Mann, middle swing for Schweitzer, and it's wide. And the set will belong to Minot High. After 3 sets, Minot High leads 2-1. 25, what was the final there? 25-22? Well, how did I not know that?
How did we not know? We just got to keep writing the same numbers down here. Wow, what a ball game.
Set 3 is in the books. Set 4 comes up next. Final score, set 3 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Minot High takes it 25-22. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
No matter what the size of the project, Bobcat of Mandan has a tough Bobcat skid steer or track loader for any job. Call Bobcat of Mandan and rent the perfect machine. Rentals are available by the day, week, or month with multiple attachment options and even a trailer when available. Special weekend rates too. Bobcat of Mandan also has Doosan excavators and payloaders, plus Coyote tractors for rent. Get the work done fast. Bobcat of Mandan on the Strip.
If your eyes could talk, they'd tell you life is better with LASIK.
Now we're back at Saints Gymnasium. 2-1. Minot High leads as we get set for set number 3. Or check that, set number 4 as Minot won sets 1 and 3. St. Mary's sandwiched the win in set 2. All 3 sets, identical scores of 25-22. And 2 close teams. One of these teams is going to stay undefeated in WDA play. And, hey, St. Mary's was preseason pick number 6. Minot was preseason pick number 7. And both teams lost. One team lost 6 seniors, the other one lost 5. There's a lot of similarities between these 2 teams. And the similarities don't just end on their kind of pedigree coming in. The similarities have played their way out on the court. These have been hard-fought matches and sets, and this one, I'd be very surprised this doesn't go 5.
I would be too. Yeah, they're just really, really bad.
On a mini run, everything. We've had multiple ties each set, so just 2 equal teams just battling it out tonight.
The minor upcoming PSP Network broadcast schedule looks like this. On Thursday, we'll be up in Minot for Century at Minot in volleyball. Hear that right here on the PSP Network. And then Friday night, that's September 10th, we'll have the Minot at Bismarck High School football
game. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:40 pregame right here on the PSP Network. Now we're just about set 4. Set 4. St. Mary's has Mann, Pearl, Spies, Haas, Gerving, and Messer, their original starting lineup out there. And Minot High counters, I believe, with their original starting group as well.
Yeah, nothing has changed, so they should know what each team is kind of working here.
Middle swing for Naring, blocked by St. Mary's. Another attack for Minot High, and this time Zoe Czar rattles it long. No, it was tipped, and it'll be a point for the Majettes.
Yep, they asked for that tip right away, and this time they got it.
There was a lot of discussion on that. It was long, but they said it was tipped, and the point goes to Majettes.
Yep, the St. Mary's coach is asking for clarification on which player touched it at the net, just for probably stat purposes at this point.
Grace Sanders, the junior, with the serve. Set by Spies, sent across by Haas. Minot High has it. Wide side swing, that one's long by Strand. It'll be a point for St. Mary's. Tied up at 1 on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. Set 4 from Saints Gymnasium, and Lexi Gerving with a service error. Good read there by the back row of Minot High to let that one sail long.
It really was. That couldn't have been out by more than about 6 inches, I think, back there.
Nesham with the serve for Minot High. Tip set by Gerving. Middle swing for Haas. And that one is good.
That was a really nice attack by Brooke Haas. I think St. Mary's would like to see her get going as well, just to give some help to Spies over here.
Yeah, Brooke Haas, the 5'11 senior with the kill. Messer now sends it across on the serve. Wide side swing for Strand. Tipped across by Summer Schweitzer. Back on the Minot side. Evanson with a big hit. That one's into the net. It'll be a point for St. Mary's.
Now she was going to give that thumb down cross court shot another chance right there, but just pulled the ball down into the net.
3-2 Saints on top. Mickey Messer serves it across. Dug by Evanson, too tall, and Schweitzer was over the net as she tipped it down. It'll be a point for Minot.
Yeah, though if the ball is at the net, you have to let the ball come into your space as a blocker before you go over the net and attack it. Unless it's the other team's third hit, then you can cap out as much as you want.
Tied at 3. Sophie Egge, southpaw serve, set by Mann. Swing by Haas. That's long.
She's trying to go down the line with that. She had a little bit of success with that earlier, but her bread and butter is that deep cross-court shot.
Egge with another serve. Dug by Gerving. Middle tip for Schweitzer. Back on the St. Mary's side. Near far side, I beg your pardon. Spies bumps it across. Minot High with a swing. Ooh, what a spot.
Oh, I don't know if you can practice that much better. That was right in the corner.
Mariah Evanson just hit that one where that's almost impossible right there to return that.
As a coach, you always put X's out there to try to work on some hitting, but that was a really nice shot.
Minot High leads 5-3. Middle swing for Walters, but she tipped it and caught St. Mary's off guard. The kill is good for Micah Walter.
Yeah, I think St. Mary's was looking for a deep shot to the corner again, and she actually just stood on her feet and just tipped it over short.
This time Egge, after a couple of good serves for Minot High, a service error into the net. And it's a point for the Saints, 6-4. Minot High leads. Josie Armstrong subs into that front line for the Saints. Brooke Haas back to serve. Libero Nesham to Franzvog. Swing for Evanson. Tipped at the net. Saved by the Saints. Spies far side. Outside swing. Dug by Strand. Blocked at the net for St. Mary's. Bump set. Back row attack for Egge. Dug out by the Saints. Near side Armstrong. Rises. Egge has it. Passed up to the front. Evanson tips it across. St. Mary's, Haas, back set, Armstrong, rifles a winner for St. Mary's.
Nice line shot by Josie Armstrong here on the right side to go down the line. Defense nowhere in sight.
Armstrong has been a bit of a spark plug tonight for St. Mary's.
I would say all 5-3 of her.
Yeah. Haas with a serve. Dug out by Strand. Near side swing for Evanson, and that's into the net. And the attack error goes to St. Mary's.
Anytime one team gets separation from the other one, side out, and then they go on a run.
6-6 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. Set 4. Minot High up 2-1. And that ball is long off the middle hit by Naring. Check that by Walter. And it'll be a point for the Saints.
Right away.
Yeah, Haas on a nice service run here. Pushes it back across. Set by Franzvog. Backline attack for Egge, and that one's into the tape. That's going to be another point for St. Mary's.
Too many errors in a row here for Minot. They're just giving away the points here.
Saints by 2. Haas with another serve. Egge saved by Nesham. Oh, what a play. Minot High pushed it across. Dump by Haas back on the Minot side. Swing by Evanson. And a kill for Mariah Evanson.
Got a little help from the net there, but they're going to take it. They needed a side out.
8-7. The St. Mary's lead is 1. Evanson toes the service line for the Magi. Haas set near side. Spies winner is down for Lydia Spies.
I think that was her first kill in her rotation through the front row there, so good attack by her.
Yeah, one of the first times she's been on the near side. A lot of her attack wins have been on the far side. This time, Spies gets it to go as it's 9-7 St. Mary's. Krenz back to serve, and a service error into the net, and the Saints give it right back to the Majettes.
Now, one of the hardest things to do is sub in and serve right away. You want to make sure you get back there, collect yourself, take a breath, get that first serve in.
Avery Lundy comes on to serve for Minot High. Saints lead 9-8. Set 4 on your BNC Bank scoreboard, and right on cue, Coach. 2 players come in and serve, and it's tough to come in and serve, and they both had service errors.
This is when, as a coach, you get some gray hair.
Come on. Really? That's all it takes?
That's pretty much all it takes. That'll keep you up at night.
France Fogg tipped for Naring. Nice play.
It really was. She went across her body there, thumb down, and caught the St. Mary's defense off guard.
She's got good jumping ability. That Mikhail Naring, the junior middle hitter for Minot High, stands just 5'7", but she plays a lot bigger than that.
Absolutely. That was big hops.
Josie Armstrong attacks and goes wide. That'll sail out. That'll be a point for the Magi, and just like that, we're tied at 10. Minot High can close it out here. Can the Saints send it to a set 5? Krenz barely able to save it, and then Armstrong tools the block. A point for St. Mary's.
A little confusion. Did it hit the tape and go out or hit the block? Definitely hit the block.
Gabby Mann will come back into the action, and she'll serve with the Saints leading 11-10. Saints send it across. Nesham bumps it to France Fogg. Strand with a swing. Dug out by Pearl. Mann sets it to Gerving. Oh, it's blocked at the net, but it ricochets to the court, and it'll be a point for St. Mary's off the kill by Lexi Gerving.
Yeah, that was a nice shot by Lexi Gerving, just a sophomore. She went up and really put some strength behind that ball.
Mann puts it into play for the Saints. Saints lead by 2. Strand, the free ball over for Minot High. Saints with a swing for Haas, dug out by Evanson. Now a backline attack by Evanson is good. She dug it out. It was set up. I don't think that play was to Evanson, but she smartly recognized it, put a good hit on it, and gets a point for Minot High.
Good for her for being aggressive. Yeah, as they're shaking their head, that definitely was not in their plans to make it happen that way.
And that's a ace for Minot High off the serve by Grace Sanders.
A miscommunication by the Saints and let that ball fall between 2 players.
Tied at 12. Sanders sends it across again. Middle swing from Messer, blocked by Minot High. Back on the Saints side. Haas, wide side swing, and that's going to be a point for St. Mary's. Was tipped, and the kill for Brooke Haas.
That was a nice hit by Brooke Haas. I hope to see her get going now. She went high hands instead of down low into the block.
Saints lead by 1. Wide side swing. Ooh, nice play. Cross court. Mariah Evanson punishes one for the win.
Seems like she's been heating up here in this 4th set.
Yeah, she has not came off the rotation. I mean, she's been out there every point. 13 apiece. These sets and these matches have been extremely close.
It's really nice, too, early in the season. You want to find your go-to players, and I think we're seeing 2 develop right here in Lydia Spies and Mariah Evanson for either side. You know, that can help out far into the season here.
Yeah, right on cue. Lydia Spies gets the kill for St. Mary's. They lead 14-13, and this time Schweitzer let that one get to the net, tips it down for the point for for St. Mary's, and we got a timeout on the court. Timeout brought to you by Hub International Insurance. Contact your local Hub agents, Leif Olson and Josh Cattell, for your personal insurance needs. It's been a close one throughout. Minot High leads 2-1. Set 3 on your BNC Bank scoreboard. A timeout on the floor. It's St. Mary's 15, Minot High 13.
Or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. With locations in Bismarck, Garrison, and Center, our full-service team of professionals are dedicated to helping you work towards achieving your financial goals. Visit us online, planningteam.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member of FINRA and SIPC. Investment advice offered through GWM Advisors, LLC, doing business as Goss Advisors, a registered investment advisor. GWM Advisors, LLC, and Planning Team Financial Advisors are separate entities from LPL Financial.
St. Mary's on the serve. Minot High with a push shot back, and it's a return error for the Saints. It'll be a point for the Jets. 15-14. Your BNC Bank scoreboard. Sophie Eggy back to serve for Minot High. Haas with a set. Check that. Man with a set. Spees with a swing. Back set now to Haas. Tipped across, and a winner is down for Brooke Haas.
A nice roll shot right into the middle donut of Minot's defense.
Brooke Haas with the kill. St. Mary's by 2. Can the Saints extend this to a 5th set? Serve across for Haas, and a winner. A service ace for Brooke Haas.
Yeah, nice serve. That had a lot of pace to the ball there.
Haas will do it again. Back row to Nesham. Set Franzvog. Near side swing. Evanson. Ooh, rifles it off the block into the scorer's table. A point for Minot High.
She's been a nice go-to this whole set.
Minot hanging around. Can they close it out here in set 4 for the Majets? Served by Evanson. Dug by Armstrong. Middle swing for Schweitzer. Blocked by Minot High. Back across. Free ball for the Majets. Middle swing for Walter. Tipped up and a carry. No.
Net call.
Yep. Going to be a point for Minot High.
Yeah, Walter didn't wait around for the setter on that one. She just took the second ball over the net.
Evanson with the serve. Set by Haas. Back row attack for Messer is good. Off the net and down for the Saints.
And Mickey Messer is a middle, and she's playing back row defense, which you don't usually see too often. You see the libero coming right back in for her, but good for her.
Little slide swing there for Walters. Back across, and it's wide. Lexi Gerving, the error, and it'll be a Minot High points.
That's good. Nice idea to go down the line there. Unfortunately, just wide.
18-17 on your PNC National Bank scoreboard. Set 4, Saints lead by 1. Lundy comes in to serve for Minot High. Messer digs it up. Haas, back set, swing, Schweitzer, wide side. There's going to be a net violation on Minot High. It'll be a point for St. Mary's.
I think she just anticipated that set just a little too early and threw her hands into the net.
Saints by 2. St. Mary's been in this position a couple times, leading and have let these sets get away. Middle swing for Naring. Nice spot.
Ooh, good
she
spot.
punishes it into the far corner, and Michael Naring with the kill.
That was a great spot back there in the corner. And I agree. Yeah, St. Mary's, they need to get this ball back and close the set out to send it to 5.
Tipped up by Haas. Oh, it's going to be a lift.
Didn't have her feet set very well to make that set. The pass was coming at her pretty fast, and we're all tied up again.
19 apiece. Franzvog with the serve, and it's going to be an ace. And I'm going to get a quick substitution in for St. Mary's. Going to bring Lydia Spees back into that back row. Franzvog has given Minot High a 20-19 lead with the ace. He serves it again. Gerving with a bump set. Near side Armstrong, and that kill is long. And it'll be a tip at the net. Much to the dismay of the Majet faithful, it'll be a point for St. Mary's.
Yeah, Minot can't believe the call was made. It was made by the line judge in the back corner. I think they're going to talk about it.
Yeah, while they have a little convention here, we get to tell you that tonight's match is brought to you by Tires Plus. When shopping for tires, shop Tires Plus, all the brands under one roof with guaranteed lowest prices. And then there's the service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. You can't go wrong with Tires Plus. Visit them online at TiresPlusND.com. And
we're going to go with a replay. The line judge thought she saw a touch at the net, and the officials are unsure, so they're just going to replay the point.
A do-over.
A do-over, yep.
And now Erica Traum getting an explanation from the down official. It's a casual conversation.
Just asking for clarification on the replay and the reasoning behind it.
20-19 in set 4. The Majets lead by a point on your BNC National Bank scoreboard. BNC National Bank, financial solutions for your life and business. Customer focused, community driven, the bank for business people, BNC National Bank. Majets closing in on set 4 as they lead 20-19. And now the down official is going to visit with Sherry Carlson.
Yeah, the St. Mary's Saints had made a substitution, so they wanted to undo that since we were going to replay the point.
Middle swing for Messer. Evanson pushes it to the front. Wide side swing for Strand. Tipped once, twice, dug, and saved by Spies. Nice play for the Saints. Back across, Strand bumps it across, and this one Spies saves, and it's a winner for the Majets, Milena Strand.
Great pursuit by Lydia Spies, almost into the bleachers over there twice. Got the first one and just couldn't get to that second one.
Majets lead 21-19. Gerving bumps it across for the Saints. Nesham with a bump set. Zoe Czar tips it across. Messer, Armstrong, and that one's going to go long. And Minot High with a nice rally here late in set 4, and the Saints want timeout. A Hub International Insurance timeout. Contact your local Hub agents, Michael Borman, for your commercial insurance needs. Set 4, BNC Bank scoreboard. Minot High closing in on the match as they lead 2-1, and the score in set 3 is Minot 22, St. Mary's 19.
Safety Council is dedicated to preventing injuries and saving lives by offering hundreds of safety courses. The NDSC helps workers return home safely every night and make sure schools are ready for any emergency. Our first aid training and defensive driving courses help save lives. We empower people through personal protection courses and operational risk assessments for businesses. We're a private, nonprofit organization committed to making North Dakota's homes, schools, communities, workplaces, and roads the safest in the nation. Learn more at ndsc.org.
(22-19). Magi lead. And the Majets just got a free point there almost as 4 hits for the Saints.
Brooke Haas is back row setter, and at 5'11", if she jumps and touches the ball above the net in front of the 10-foot line, that's a back row attack. So that's what happened there.
23-19. Magi Franzfog tries a dump set, saved by the Saints. Armstrong swings, and a point for St. Mary's.
I like that St. Mary's has really picked up the setter dump from Minot and made a nice play, turned that defense into offense.
23-20. In set 4, Minot leads by 3. Oh, and Gabby Mann with an untimely service error, and it's going to be match point for Minot High.
Pretty sure that's another gray hair that just came.
Grace Sanders will serve for the match win. Spies digs it, Mann sets it, Messer swings, and a point. Off the kill for Mickey Messer of St. Mary's.
Very nice, very nice. I like that she was aggressive and went up for a swing even though it was match point. They're going to have to put some points together here.
Gerving with the serve, Sanders, Franzfog with the set, swing by Evanson, tipped at the line. Now Strand with the swing. Tip, point, down. Milena Strand with the kill. And Minot High has won this one 3-1. Our planning team financial advisors post-game show comes up next. Final score in set 4, and the match goes to the Majets. It's Minot High 25, St. Mary's 21. Your planning team financial advisors post-game show comes up after this break on the PSP Network.
National Bank is developing relationships.
I love working with people.
We've been here for over 25 years.
We've grown just like our communities we're in.
But we still have that personal connection with our customers.
And that's why we can find the best solutions for them.
It feels great seeing projects around the community and knowing we're a small part of making that happen.
We're helping people buy their first homes.
Plan for the future.
From startups to big business.
We're part of the community.
And we're proud of it.
Yours truly, BNC.
Hey, Mariah.
This live digital radio broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Subway, Hub International Insurance, The Medicine Shop, Bismarck State College, Bobcat of Mandan, Tires Plus, Chuppy Chiropractic Clinic, Bismarck LASIK, and Planning Team Financial Advisors. Make sure to stay up to date with all things high school athletics at PSP.network. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day. Planning Team Financial Postgame Show. Planning Team Financial Advisors, here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online, planningteam.com. Now for the Planning Team Financial Postgame Show.
Todd Domery's Jenny Walsh back at St. Mary's Central High School as Minot High on the road tonight picks up a win in North Dakota High School volleyball, 3-1. Nice win for the Majettes as they move their overall record to 4-5 with a 3-1 victory tonight over St. Mary's, a hard-fought victory, and we're pleased to have joining us now on our Planning Team Financial Advisors postgame show, the senior Mariah Evanson. Boy, you had your fingerprints all over this match. How important is it? I mean, you're undefeated in WDA play, but it's early on. It's kind of a momentum-building win here for the Majettes.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We just had to really make sure we kept our cool and then build off of each point, and then each game brings us more confidence to the next game, so I think we're ready for our next game.
How fun was this? I mean, a hostile environment. Every set was right down to the wire. I mean, 25-22, 25-22, 25-22. Last one goes 25-21. As a player, you can't really get much more hotly contested action with that. But those are the matches you want to play in.
Oh, yeah. We just have to, stay aggressive, and then normally it goes in our way, and just can't be, timid and have to go for everything.
What was working for you tonight? 17 kills. The attack had to be feeling good tonight for yourself.
I just couldn't let myself I had to get over mistakes quickly and move on to the next play and then go from there.
You know, as a senior, you bring a lot of things to the team. I mean, you don't really leave the court, and so you're in the rotation continuously. So not only do you have 17 kills, 9 digs tonight, so it's kind of an overall thing that you have to provide seemingly every point you're involved in it for the Majettes.
And it's kind of just we have to lead our younger classmen and kind of just show them the ropes.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. I mean, you're only 6 seniors on the team, so there's a leadership responsibility there for all of the seniors and kind of leading those underclassmen along, and a team that's trying to get back to the state that hasn't been there for a few years.
Yeah, that's definitely one of our bigger goals this year is to get to state because we definitely have not been there in a while. So,
hey, great job tonight, Mariah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, nice win here for the Majettes. That's Mariah Evanson, the 5'9" senior outside hitter. She had her fingerprints all over this matchup tonight as Minot High wins it 3-1. Our Planning Team Financial postgame rolls on after this break. Saints fall in this one on their home court. Minot High 3-1. They win the last one 25-21. We're back with more after this break on the PSP Network.
Here's your real answer. BSC offers hands-on training and a real college experience, making your future a reality. You don't have to travel far and wide for a really great education. Check us out at bismarckstate.edu. Have real questions about your future? Here's your real answer. BSC offers hands-on training and a real college experience, making your future a reality. You don't have to travel far and wide for a really great education. Check us out at bismarckstate.edu.
This live digital radio broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Subway, Hub International Insurance, The Medicine Shop, Bismarck State College, Bobcat of Mandan, Tires Plus, Chuppy Chiropractic Clinic, Bismarck LASIK, and Planning Team Financial Advisors. Make sure to stay up to date with all things high school athletics at psp.network. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Now we're back in our Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work towards financial freedom. St. Mary's falls to 5-5 overall. Minot High improves to 4-5. Minot High with a impressive victory tonight on the road, hostile environment. They win 3-1. Close sets. Minot High winning 25-22, 25-22, and 25-21. St. Mary's winning set 2, 25-22. So you hear those scores, and there was no whitewashes tonight. It was hard, hotly contested volleyball throughout.
Absolutely. It was really a battle, defensively, offensively. Timely aces and some timely missed serves as well, but two even teams just battling it out.
And for Minot High, I think you saw a few things develop tonight. Mariah Evanson came alive with a big night, obviously 17 kills, 9 digs. But, you know, you got good contributions from Mikhail Naring. Zoe Czar had a quiet night. She's been one of the kills leaders for Minot High, but they did a good job defensively. And, hey, they got the blocks going tonight, and that was a key for the Majets.
Yeah, especially when you said that, you know, they didn't have any blocks against Wilston. So their blocking did come alive, and when they didn't block the ball straight down, they at least touched it. They slowed it down for their defense. Alex Neschheim had a nice game in the back row to pick up some of those deflected blocks and got the offense for Minot going.
Cambry Franzfrog led them in aces tonight, but also, you know, anytime you have somebody that has 17 kills on the night, you got to give a tip of the cap to the setter. And I thought Franzfrog, for the most part, had a great night, just kind of setting the table for Minot High.
Absolutely. When you're the setter, you want to find out who your hot hitters are, and she found her, and she kept going to her. So hats off to her as the setter quarterback running their offense.
A couple things left to do here in our post game, and when we come back, we'll give you our player of the game, brought to you by Sports Clips, as always, as part of our post game show here on the PSP Network. Minot High wins this one 3-1.
Minot High wins the final set 4-25-21. Back up to this time out of the PSP Network.
About your future, here's your real answer. PSC offers hands-on training and a real college experience, making your future a reality. You don't have to travel far and wide for a really great education.
Check us out at bismarckstate.edu.
28 on the shot clock, 53 on the game clock, sends it inside. Here's Allie Nelson to the right side. Cheddar's open, 4-3, on low, she scores! PSP Network has one mission: promoting our local athletes while delivering pro-quality broadcast coverage. Stay up to date with the PSP Network on Twitter at Network PSP and on Facebook at The PSP Network. Like and follow our social media for your chance to win. PSP Network, it's game day.
Minot High wins 3-1 on the home court of the St. Mary's Saints, and we're back in our Planning Team Financial Advisors post-game show. You're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession. Planning Team Financial Advisors are here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit them online at planningteam.com. Next action for St. Mary's, they will be at home on Thursday night against Bismarck High. Next action for Minot High will be our next game on the PSP Network, as they will host Century on Thursday night. Again, catch that one live and direct right here on the PSP Network. Next action for us, football-wise, will be Friday night from the Community Bowl. We will have Minot High and Bismarck High. Friday night football, 7 o'clock kickoff, 6:40 pregame in that one. All right, last thing for us to do here, Jenny, is to hand out our Player of the Game, brought to you by Sport Clips, where you can be the MVP. You can go to Sport Clips for their MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience. Sport Clips located at 411 South 3rd Street in Bismarck. And Boy, a lot of people, we kind of touched on a few of them already, but I don't think anybody maybe shown as bright tonight as Mariah Evanson, so I think that's the direction we have to go.
I think absolutely, 17 kills, 9 digs, almost a double-double on the night. Really, kind of found her groove here in the later sets and was the go-to player for Minot High, which hopefully will propel them for Thursday, big home match against Century, giving them a lot of confidence going into that.
Yeah, and undefeated matchups. Century will come in 2-0 in WDA play. Undefeated overall are the number 1 Century Patriots, but Minot High now 4-5 in the season and 2-0 in West Region play, so it should be a good matchup. Hey, congratulations, Mariah Evanson. She's our player of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips, where they bring you the MVP of this matchup. They're located at 411 South 3rd Street, and they're the home to the MVP haircut experience. Sport Clips brings you tonight's game MVP. All right, that'll put a wrap on our high school broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed it on the PSP Network. Big thanks to all of our in-game sponsors, including our scoreboard sponsor, BNC National Bank, your timeout sponsor, Hub International Insurance, the Medicine Shop of Bismarck, Tires Plus, Shuppy Clinic, and our postgame, as always, brought to you by Planning Team Financial Advisors, and your player of the game, brought to you by Sport Clips, including Mariah Evanson, player of the game tonight for the Minot High Jets. For Jenny Walsh, hey, how'd you like it?
This was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to the next one.
Indeed. We have a bunch of high school volleyball broadcasts coming up for you here on the PSP Network, including Thursday night Century at Minot, as that one will be brought to you by Nick Holberg and the crew up in the Magic City. Thanks, fans, for joining us. For Jenny Walsh, Todd Domers repeating your final score. St. Mary's falls tonight. Minot wins it 3-1, 25-22, 25-22, 25-21. The 3-set wins for Minot High. Till next time, thanks for joining us, and so long from St. Mary's Central High School.
Digital radio broadcast presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by BNC National Bank, Subway, Hub International Insurance, The Medicine Shop, Bismarck State College, Bobcat of Mandan, Tires Plus, Chuppy Chiropractic Clinic, Bismarck LASIK, and Planning Team Financial Advisors. Make sure to stay up to date with all things high school athletics at PSP.network. Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.